Hi everyone and welcome to day 4 of Business Interview English. In our previous lessons, we learned how you can give a good self-introduction and how you can know your interviewer well. In this video, we will learn how you can tell the interview about yourself. Tell me about yourself. This is often among the first questions asked at the start of the interview. The goal of the interview is not to become best friends or read your resume. Their goal is to determine if you are a good fit for the job. Why do employers ask, "Tell me about yourself"? Questions like, "Tell me about yourself," etc., are common at the beginning of interviews as they ease both you and the interviewer into the interview. It allows the interviewer to hear a short and carefully summarized version of your professional background and skills. By answering this question well, you are setting the tone for the interview as someone who is confident, good under pressure, and attentive to the qualifications of the position. First, let's start with what you do not tell them. If you simply tell someone about yourself without planning or context to the target job for which you are there to interview, you could give away all kinds of unwanted information that leaves them with the impression that you are overqualified or underqualified, unprepared for the interview, so not very interested, or simply a risk for the company. This is a job interview. Sharing details about your personal life is not appropriate or smart. Your goal is to avoid answers that give away personal information about yourself, particularly because some of that information might take you off the top candidates list. Okay, but what do you tell them? Tell me about yourself. The best way to answer this question is as follows. When somebody asks you to tell them about yourself, you focus on this opportunity. Tell them about your accomplishments and experience that make you an ideal candidate for the job you are seeking. Emphasize what will make you stand out as qualified for the company and for the job. Break your answer to this question into 2 parts. The first part is how and why you are qualified, obviously for the job. Summarize what you have done that qualifies you for this opportunity. Think of what makes you stand out as a job applicant for this role. Perhaps it's your years of experience or some highly desired specialization, training, or technical skills. Don't recite what is on your resume or job application, but don't assume that the interviewers, who may have been interviewing several candidates, will remember all of your qualifications. Think of all the possible reasons why this position excites you, how it fits into your future career goals, and why you feel it's the best next step. Start with your current or most recent job and present the most significant highlights, the ones that would be most relevant to this job. Make it clear that you are a very good candidate for the job. Number 2, why you have applied. Focus on advancing your career. Stay away from reasons that are not clearly career related. Emphasize the opportunity to move forward in your career without saying that you are dead-ended in your current job, and align the position with the professional goals that you have set for yourself and explain why the position excites you about the future of the industry. As you start building your story, tie together similarities among your professional goals, the future vision of the company, and how it matches your own professional desires. Also, focus on the future. This opportunity and your career, demonstrating your interest and enthusiasm for the job and the employer. For instance, this job really interests you because this job is a logical next step for your career because this employer is one of the best and a place where you have always wanted to work. Avoid the purely personal reasons. This is where you must tread very carefully and not say anything that might be interpreted as bad naming your current or former employer. Do not spend more than 30 to 60 seconds answering this question. Okay, to make things easier for you, here is a sample answer. Someone seeking a management position with a local branch of a transportation company might say, I am currently the marketing manager for XYZ company in this area, reporting directly to the district manager. During the last 9 years, I have progressed through the positions of dispatcher, team leader, and manager. In my current position, I have had the opportunity to complete numerous energy management programs, provide supervision and leadership to all positions within the station, and participate in special projects in conjunction with senior and district managers. Okay, let's discuss briefly the do's and don'ts again. So, do. Mention your personal strengths. Keep your response to 2 minutes or less. Avoid summarizing your resume word for word. Align your current job responsibilities to the role. Explain what sets you apart from other candidates. Mention past experiences. Avoid mentioning personal information related to your marital status, children, political or religious views. Highlight your personality. Focus on details and outcomes you can quantify. Briefly mention hobbies, intellectual development, and interests. Do not mention highly personal information such as marital status, children, political or religious affiliations, etc. Do not list unnecessary strengths without supporting examples. Instead, you may want to choose 2 or 3 qualities about yourself. While it's good to practice and memorize your key points, you don't want to memorize your answer word for word, as it has the potential to come across as robotic and unnatural. Do not summarize your resume word for word. Discuss high points that are relevant to the position. Lastly, do not rush into conversations regarding how the company can benefit you. Instead, focus on how you can benefit the company. Well, that's it for today. We've learned how you can tell the interviewer a little bit about yourself. Join me in the next lesson so we can continue on how to make your interview perfect. Until then, see you.